G'day, it's Steve from Exercises.com.au. Today we're going to show you how to do a hang power snatch. Let's have a demo. And from the side. So the idea of a hang power snatch is to work the snatch in a segment, so then we can work on general faults. We're trying to get that bar from the knees with a fast opening of the hips and take that bar in one dynamic movement straight overhead. So setting up, first of all, we've got to make sure that the hands are out nice and wide. Okay, so when we stand all the way up, much like a deadlift, we need to check that that bar is in the correct position. So you can lift your knee up and that bar should sit in your hip crease. Okay, if your hands are too close, let's bring the hands too close, that means we'll have to try and bend the elbows. We want to have the hands out wide enough to hold on to that and keep it in the hip crease. From there, we want to make sure we've got a set back, pulling the belly button, sternum apart, bowing forward, sending the hips back, and then that bar is sitting at the top of the knees. From there, we want to make sure it's a big jump, so fast hip drive, and then dropping underneath it, catching that bar overhead. So as you can see in her catch position, the knees are forward, going over the toes, her hips are back, and then also, as you can see, her elbows are locked out. That's quite important. And standing up from there. Okay, so a couple of general faults that we see with this is starting off with a rounded back. So she's starting off there, it's very rounded, that's not a safe position. Okay, make sure it's set, so let's go into a set position. The main other fault from there is muscling it, so that's having a slow hip opening and then trying to use your arms from there. So she's basically used all her arm, bent her elbows up and then tried to press it out. Okay, that can work, especially if you've got quite strong shoulders, but it is going to lead to failure in the end if you're trying to get more weight up over your head. Another general fault is trying to get underneath the bar by spreading your feet a long way apart. So big jump, she's caught it, okay, and the feet have gone a long way out, the knees are bent, the hips are underneath the shoulders. What she's trying to do there is trying to keep the bar, the shoulders and the hips in alignment. You usually see that with people with poor shoulder mobility, okay? Let's have a look at one good movement. And that's how you do a hang power snatch. Search through exercises.com.au for more great videos. We'll see you next time.